Week 16 pick'ems. You guys paused a little bit.
Yeah,
you threw me off.
At least I'm back, though, from my 1 week suspension.
Back. We didn't have to put the fake Dan up there behind you. There he is. Yeah, all right. You're back.
Good-looking guy.
He's good. He's back. We're back. Week 16 pick'ems. We got a couple Christmas games this week. I'm pumped. It's about that time. It's crunch time. Playoff time. Some big games. Some teams stepping it up. Some teams
playoff implications.
Yep, the implications here this
not in
week.
Chicago, though.
In Week 16, not in Chicago, unfortunately. Check out our Twitter. Like, subscribe, turn notifications on the channel. You guys know the drill. We've been over it. And some of you just not doing it, though. That's the problem. So, but there's a leaderboard. No major changes there from last week. There's still 2 more games in Week 15, actually. We are recording this just before the 2 Tuesday night games, so that'll shake up all the leaderboard wins there that you see. I think we all picked the Rams, and we all picked the Eagles.
Perhaps.
I
wasn't here last week.
No, you did. And we're all sticking to it. So there you go. We still got Matthew Reese at the top of the fans league there with an impressive 152. But I think we're ready for this week's pick'ems. Week 16, 49ers at the Titans. Titans blew it, Pete. What happened, Pete?
They blew it for my parlay, too, Pete. What's going on with that?
They blew
Unacceptable.
it. They just blew it.
That's it?
They couldn't score. They turned the ball over way too many times. They just gave the game to the Steelers.
There's just nothing else to it than that. 49ers, they're playing some good ball. How you feeling, Pete? I don't even know what I'm doing for this one.
Yeah, I don't know. The Niners got the pass rush, which is not good. That's just how you beat the Titans because they don't really have any receivers that get open quickly. And the pass blocking is just terrible.
A.J. Brown going to be back?
I know he practiced today. Actually.
They activated him, yeah.
Yeah. I think they're gonna have to play him. Like they're gonna have to.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna go with Titans at home. I think they've been playing pretty well.
Are they implicated though?
They've been playing pretty well.
This is tough.
On prime time this year. Hopefully they keep it going. They need this one really badly, though.
You want? May I?
Go ahead.
I'm going to take the 49ers.
Okay, there you go. 49ers guy.
Vegas has them as a -3.5 favorite, so that is literally the reason why I'm taking the Niners.
That's a good move.
Sorry, Pete.
Niners are playing pretty good football right now. I don't know what happened against the Seahawks with them, though. Titans...
Not playing great football.
I like the defense a lot. This is the best the Titans defense has been in a long time here. That defense is real good. They just got nothing going for them on offense. This is going to be a low-scoring squeaker. 2 things here. 3 things. A.J. Brown, Titans are dominating the run. They're stopping the run this year, and they've been dominant on prime time.
Those are 3?
3.
Okay, I thought that was 1 still.
Yeah, those 3. So I'll take the Titans. I'm not feeling great about it, though, because the Niners are playing much better football than them right now. But that's not what determines every week's winner. It's some surprises happen. I don't think this is that much of a surprise, though. Primetime Titans. I think they're pretty good at bouncing back after they lose, right? After they stink it up. They lost to the Jets at one point, the Texans.
Yeah, but they're
a different team, though.
They're not streaking very well, though. They're at, 8-2, and now they're 9-5. Oof.
They're due.
I think AJ's gonna play.
If he doesn't play, I'm probably switching. But
I'm surprised Vegas has him by 3.5.
I'm not a fan of switching picks though. But if AJ Brown don't play, I might have to switch. Old Yeller is going with the Titans, and the fans are joining Dan.
There we go.
Dan and the fans for the 49ers.
I'm surprised by that because the ESPN app has Titans 65% picked.
Unless I read that wrong. I wrote it down here in my notes. They're taking San Fran. We got a split. That doesn't surprise me. And the Niners are favorites. They should be favored. Just kind of feeling somewhat of an upset here. Okay, that's Thursday. Now we'll go on to the Christmas games. We got 2 of them. 2.
Right. Merry Christmas, Packers.
Merry Christmas.
Count them. 2.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, Packers, because they're going to win? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
How can you not? How can you not choose the Packers?
Yeah, you got to go with the Packers.
You got to go. I'm going to go with Packers, too. You guys convinced me.
Oh. I think everyone's going with the Packers, too.
I tweeted this out during the Bears game yesterday for the 1 quarter that I did watch. The Bears invented the 3rd and 24, and then the Packers invented the 3rd down conversion. And it pisses me off. Like, how many times have you seen Aaron Rodgers in a 3rd and long, and they just get a 30-yard pass just wide open every single game? It just it disturbs me. It pisses me off. And how can you choose against them?
on Christmas in Lambeau. Browns are going to get some guys back. They got some guys. Browns are going to get some guys back, and they might be ready to ball. They might be fired up. Like, I missed football for a week, and that could be a reason why the Browns get a Christmas miracle, but none of us are predicting.
What is the key to victory for the Browns? Is it running the ball?
Key to victory is, just come out pounding the ball. Get, see, that's what. Use Hooper. He's not Mark Andrews, but tight end seemed to be a problem for the Packers to cover last week. It's going to be a tough one for the Browns to win. I don't know. The Packers defense recently has struggled tackling athletic guys in space. There's the Packers special teams. Oh my God, it's so bad. So the special teams is going to lose. It tried to lose them the Bears game. It tried to lose them the Ravens game. It's going to happen at some point. I think it's that bad. So they're just a good enough team where they can.
Why would you need the special teams when you have the referees? I don't understand.
Whoa.
4 phases right there.
All right, everyone for the Packers. Okay, on Christmas. Don't forget it. Next game, it's also on Christmas. Colts and Cardinals. The Colts are heating up. The Cardinals just got their ass beat to the Lions somehow. I don't know how that happens. I couldn't tell you. Do the Cardinals bounce back? I'd say they're due. Do the Colts? I mean, the Colts have been dominant. Carson Wentz a little sloppy in that last game against the Patriots. The Cardinals are playmaking defense. They take the ball from them. Flip it around, get a win. The Cardinals been struggling at home this year, so we'll see if they can figure it out here. Who wants to start us off?
What are the fans going with?
The fans are going with the Indianapolis Colts.
Whoa! Wow. Shocking.
Wow. What's Pete going with?
I'm gonna go with the Colts too.
You just put them on the Cardinals.
I was like, wait, what?
That's the Cardinals, bro.
I'm gonna go with the Colts
I didn't
too,
do it. The graphics guy yet.
I don't the Cardinals have been struggling at home. It's really strange, but also I think their run defense has been struggling a little bit. They let the Lions run all over them a little bit, and I think the Colts could take advantage of that, especially at this time of year, when guys are tired.
With
everyone's
my guy
beat
JT.
Up. Yeah, I think the Colts pull it off. I think it's gonna be a close one though.
What do you got, Riz?
I'm leaning Colts too.
Whoa.
Nothing to do with the Lions game, really. Well, I mean, the Cardinals aren't playing too well right now, but I like the matchup for the Colts. Pete said it. I think you can run the Cardinals. The Colts got the best running game in football. Offensive line's dominant. Jonathan Taylor's dominant. I think that's a factor. I think Carson, they kind of had to take the ball out of Carson Wentz's hands to finish that Patriots game off last week, and the Cardinals do get their hands on the ball, so that's what could blow it there. And the Cardinals are due, and I still view them as a good team, but man, I could see it, but I'm feeling.
What's the dog doing?
The dog is going with the Arizona Cardinals.
Wow. I think I'm gonna back them.
You gonna back them?
I was actually gonna go Colts, and then I was gonna try and fade you guys on this one because I thought I was gonna be the one going with the Colts. I know that doesn't make sense, but
it's a fade pick.
Yeah, it's a fade pick.
Yeah, okay.
And Vegas has a -1, so
they do. It's tough. It's tough. It's a big one.
Yeah,
for
I was
Carson
gonna say
Wentz.
like the Cardinals, they suck at home. They've been doing well on the road. I don't know what's going on. But
I hyped up the Cardinals defense. They could make plays against Carson Wentz, but I really like the Colts defense too. You know, they were good last year, and they were good while playing like all cover too. Like I don't think anyone, and it was pretty predictable, and they started to kind of decline a little bit as the year went on. This year, they are really mixing it up. I'm seeing a lot of man coverage, some two-man. I mean, everything. Like, literally everything but cover 4, and they're not really cover 0 guys. But I like that they're mixing it up, and they're pretty good at mixing it up. So that maybe that throws off. I'd say if the Cardinals win, it could be for 2 reasons, maybe one or the other or both. I'd say because, they picked off Carson Wentz, took the ball away from him a few times maybe. Or I do think, because the Cardinals game is downfield. Some teams are just good at covering downfield. I think they could have some success getting the ball downfield in this game. Not a crazy amount. So it's one of those good games where I can argue both sides. I'm sticking with the Colts. It should be a good one on Christmas night. Can't wait. All right, Sunday games. Lions, Falcons, an absolute banger. The Lions they're playing better ball now. I mean, I don't think you just dominate the Cardinals by mistake. I think they're playing better ball, and the Falcons, oh man, Matt Ryan took an absolute ass beating last week. I felt bad for the guy. He didn't really play bad. He just got the shit kicked out of him. I don't know. He just kept getting beat up, kept getting hit. Is that going to be a thing again here? And Lions going to win again? Yeller says he's picking the fucking Falcons. He's not picking the Falcons. He's picking the fucking Falcons. So that's what he said.
That's a dog that said that, too. That's the wild thing. I'm going to go with the Lions because I can. I'm a man of God, and God damn it, they're going to win.
All right.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to go with the Falcons at home.
You did Dan's speech that it gives you.
No, I don't think the Lions. I don't think they can win 2 in a row.
I don't think so either. But I honestly, when I was putting my picks down for last week, even though I wasn't here, I was going to put the Lions in there.
I was saying, remember a few weeks ago we looked at the rest of the Cardinals' schedule and I was like, oh, the Lions, that's who they'll lose to. But I was like kind of kidding. I was kidding.
Yeah.
But it happened.
It happened.
I'm going to go the Falcons. When Matt Ryan's got a little bit of time, the Falcons have done good things. Most of the time, he hasn't had time. Lions pass rush got going last week, but I'm not believing for 2 in a row here. I'm gonna take the Falcons. The 49ers did a good job completely stopping Cordero Patterson. That was an absolute factor. I don't think the Lions can stop Cordero Patterson. I'm going Falcons.
That's all right.
And the fans.
Of course, they're going with the Falcons.
The fans are going. I think they are. I didn't check yet. Okay, so we have 3 people, 1 person for the Lions, 3 for the Falcons, 1 for the fucking Falcons. We didn't have a section for that one, so okay.
Maybe next week.
It's safe to say he's not a fan of picking the Falcons. Junior, I don't know what Junior would do in this game if he was here. I think he'd be with you on the Lions there. I don't know. Ravens Bengals. Absolute huge game, massive game in the AFC North. Bengals are leading it. They beat up the Ravens last time they played. But we see a lot of splits in these divisions here, these divisional games. This is a massive game. You gotta win it. Either team, they gotta win it. Bengals pulled off a squeaker last week. Got some help with Drew Lock coming in the game, and then the Ravens lost that squeaker. That was a tough one against the Packers. That would have been huge for them if they pulled that one off. But yeah, I'll go with the Bengals. It's just tough. And again, like I said, a lot of these teams split these games. It's just so hard to not pick the Bengals after last time. There was a clear matchup problem. The Bengals really spread the ball out with their collection of receivers, and that was just too much for the Ravens with their man coverage. They're just relying on everyone locking somebody down one-on-one because the safeties are always they run a lot of cover zero safeties in the box. And now this time around, Marlon Humphrey's out on top of Marcus Peters being out the whole year. It's just not good against these group of receivers. So that was the reason why the Bengals ran it up on last time, and the Ravens could definitely adjust. But I just think the Bengals got them in the head-to-head matchup, so I'm going to stick with the Bengals here.
Pete?
Yeah, I like the Bengals, too, at home. I think this is a tough one, though. I think Lamar's going to play, and he'll do everything he can to win this one because they know this is what it's
one of those.
To.
It's like the Ravens might win just because they're the Ravens and they figure it out.
I just think it's too many injuries for the Ravens, and I don't think they could keep up with the Bengals here.
What we got here? We got the fans going with the Bengals, and we got the dog going with the Ravens.
Ooh. I think it's time to fade the dog, and I'm going to go with the Bengals.
All right. Yeller by himself over there. And we got 4 for the Bengals. Okay, that's a big one. Can't wait to watch it. A lot of implications, playoff implications, AFC North title implications on that one. We got Rams. We got Vikings. Yeah, Vikings are home in this one. Stafford, familiar face. They've beat up on Stafford in the past, so do they continue that? It's a totally different team, though. It's Stafford and the Rams. I'll start us off. I think we're going to have an absolute shootout in this one. The Vikings offense stunk it up against the Bears last night on Monday Night Football. I don't think they stink it up this time. I think it's a shootout, but I'm definitely going to take the Rams here. I do think the Vikings will blitz a lot, and that it could get after Stafford. Do they create a turnover? Last time we seen him play, he plays tonight against Seattle, so I guess that could play a part in my pick. But the last time before tonight I saw him play, Stafford played outstanding against the Arizona Cardinals. Yeah, I think just those weapons, just too much for the Vikings corners. And another thing, the Vikings got their ass whooped to Akeem Hicks on Monday Night Football, and now they got to deal with Aaron Donald, so the Vikings interior might suffer for 2 weeks straight here, and they won't be fortunate enough to pull this one off. So I'm going to go Rams.
I'm going to go Rams as well. Matthew Stafford is hot right now.
So hot.
Yeah, so hot. So yeah,
going with
it.
I'm going to go with the Rams as well.
Okay.
How hot though?
I don't know. I think they're gonna. I've been watching the Vikings. You know they're gonna come back though.
It's gonna be a close game just because it's the Vikings.
The offense is gonna just be all of a sudden just amazing. Kirk Cousins is gonna throw for 400 yards.
It's not prime time, so probably
somehow. But I'm gonna go with the Rams.
Yeller's also going Rams. Fans are going Rams, so that's a guarantee right there. I could just see it though. It's one where like the Vikings like, okay, they're gonna lose this one, and they pull off we were talking about. Because the Vikings have no comfortable wins this year. We were trying to figure out what's the most comfortable win. And I was thinking the Bears game last night, even though it wasn't comfortable. But it was actually the Chargers game. Like not really comfortable, but because it's the Vikings, but comfortable for the Vikings. Somehow they handled Justin Herbert and the Chargers, which I thought was odd. So could that be like a game like this? Could they do it? I could see it, but I'm feeling the Rams here. I can also see a Rams ass beating. I could see that too. First time the Vikings get their ass beat this year, I could see it. They're kind of due for that.
They're due for one of those.
Yeah, they're due for an ass beating. They could use a good ass beating. What's that?
Remember the Colts game last year?
That was an ass beating.
Are we still due for a Kirk Cousins meatball game?
If they played the Colts again, nothing to do with last year, but that matchup right now, I would pick the Colts to beat their ass. I would pick it. I would do it. What'd you say?
Are we still due for a Kirk Cousins meatball game, or are we counting that for the Bears game?
That was the Bears game.
Yeah, and the Steelers. He wasn't that good in that game either. He's got some good balls here and there. Got some good balls, but it's kind of a meatball game. Bills and Patriots, they just played.
Rematch.
Yeah, the rematch where the Patriots only threw the ball 3 times and won the game. Do they throw the ball 4 times this time?
Is there going to be snow?
Is there going to be snow? We got a lot of great questions here. I'm not the weather guy. I don't know.
That was me. I was the weather guy.
Oh, you're the weather guy.
I don't know. I'm gonna go. I'm feeling Bills on this. I think they're gonna split on the season here. Go Bills.
Feeling a good split? Okay.
I agree with you. You can keep me over there.
Whoa.
Oh, that's you. That's Pete. All right. Yeah.
I agree, though.
By default.
I picked the Bills last time. I thought they had it. I think they got to get this one. I think they're upset. So it seemed like McDermott was upset that Belichick beat him with 3 passes. I think they're going to really take it personal this game.
It's the old John Fox move.
Yeah.
Yeller's going Bills.
Yeah. I don't know. I think the Patriots. Oh.
Fans are going Bills.
Fans are going Bills. What does Pete got to say?
I was going to say, I mean, everyone's been running all over the Bills, but I think the Bills are going to be prepared this time. I think Mac Jones is going to – he's been struggling a little bit. I think he's going to struggle down the stretch here.
Patriots. I got the Patriots.
Oh.
Whoa. I got the Patriots. I don't think the Bills are playing good football still. They just beat the Panthers. I thought they were a little sloppy here and there in that game. They ran the ball finally. Could they run the ball now? You're not going to be able to run the ball that effectively on the Patriots. You can run on the Patriots. Jonathan Taylor did it, but the Bills don't have that running game. I think the Patriots are in their head. I think they're in their head right now. They ran the ball 3 times and beat them last time. What are they going to do? Or they passed the ball 3 times, and beat them. What are they going to do this time? Are they just going to pound the football all game on us? We got to worry about that. We couldn't stop the run last time. We really have to worry about them breaking loose. Are they going to throw some passes at us that we haven't even seen from them this year? Because they only threw the ball 3 times. So I think they're kind of in their head. They're still playing great defense. They couldn't really stop the run last week, but. Bills' offensive line struggling. Josh Allen still can make that big play, but you can take the ball away from him. I just really like the matchup still for the Patriots, so I will take them. It's a massive game, though, if the Bills can pick this one up.
Lone dogging it.
I love me a good lone dog pick. Love it. Pretty high percentage on those, so I'm feeling good. And we got the Patriots here in Week 16. Jags and Jets. Oh, God.
Snooze fest of the week. I'm taking the Jets.
He's taking the Jets in the snooze fest, folks.
Jets, they've been putting up points, right? They did this past week.
Yeah.
The 2 times you picked the Jags, they let you down. You got to do it again?
I picked the Jags to beat the Dolphins, and they did that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, get it right.
So last week I picked the Texans, but I switched to the Jags, and they really let me down against the Texans. So I'm pissed at them. So that makes me want to pick against them. But that's a trap. They're going to win the game. So I'm going to pick the Jaguars here. They switch offensive coordinators, not again. They have it Bevel all year. But Bevel to Schottenheimer changes things up. But really not why I'm picking them. Just straight up, I'm picking James Robinson to run all over the Jets defense. The Jets' terrible run defense. Yeah, and the Jags want to give James Robinson the ball more. They gave him the ball a lot more last week than he's been getting. It wasn't enough because they were playing from behind, so they just can't get behind early in this one, and I think they're going to win the game then. So, Jets been doing pretty well on offense, though. A lot of trick plays. Maybe they throw these out. I'm feeling the Jags. So I'm just feeling it.
Yeah, give me the Jets. I like the Jets at home. I don't know. They look like they're. I think Zach Wilson. I mean, he missed a good portion of the season. I think he's gonna get it going at the end of the year here, and I like their offense, how they're playing lately. So,
back-to-back lone doggers.
Oh.
I think, yeah, back-to-back. I'm feeling good. We're feeling real good. I like it. If the Jags let me down again, I don't even know. I'm done. I'm not picking them.
You're done with
even
them?
if they ever become elite, I'm not even picking them.
Oh, you're done with them.
I'm just done with
Mark
them.
that down.
Just like this team
Which one?
for me.
Oh, the Giants?
Yeah, so we're gonna do that.
Oh, yeah. I mean that works too. What about Dan? Is he going Eagles?
Always.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, so that's how we confirm it. If
Oh,
Dan's
okay.
going Eagles, it's confirmed.
Oh yeah.
Eagles still play tonight against the football team. We're recording this a little earlier, like we said, and I don't think that changes much. Even if they lost tonight somehow to Garrett Gilbert, I think I would still pick them in this game because the Giants stink. But
how good is Glennon, though?
But
Glennon.
the Giants just beat the Eagles a few weeks. We maybe went a little early on this one. Maybe we acted like it's just a sure thing. But the Giants just beat the Eagles a few weeks ago because the Eagles just could not score on them. So is that the same thing again?
Is Glennon the starter?
Yeah, Daniel Jones is out for the.
Yeah, but it could be Fromm too.
Yeah, I was going to say
Oh,
they
yeah,
have to give
that's
Fromm
right.
a chance. Glennon's got out of 25 career starts, a 20% win rate.
Pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. And Bears paid him $18 million. Fun fact for you.
Smart move.
Yeah,
Ryan Pace, he's still there.
somehow.
Good move. Yeah, just not feeling the Giants the way they're playing right now. Okay, we gotta go with the Eagles. Gotta go with them. I would like for the Eagles to play Gardner Minshew in a game like this. I like Hurts for the Washington game. You play it by matchup. They're not going to do that, but I don't know. We'll see. Next game, Buccaneers and Panthers. The Bucks. Chris Godwin out for the year. Leonard Fournette's going to miss a week or two. Mike Evans, they're confident about him, but I don't know, he's dealing with a hamstring injury. I don't think he can play. I don't think he plays in this game. From what I've heard, I haven't heard that he's playing, but it almost sounds more towards he's going to play. I don't think that's a good idea, and I think it's kind of just BS. So they could be missing all those guys, but Antonio Brown will be back. But we saw the Buccaneers score 0 points on Sunday Night Football without those playmakers of theirs, their best playmakers. So, and they're going to be without them again. But again, Antonio Brown coming back. Panthers got a pretty good defense. So does something similar happen? Well, what's going on here? Well, what do we got?
I'm going to go squeaker of the week. Actually, I really don't think it's going to be a squeaker. The Bucks are going to bounce back.
Okay.
Not a
I think
squeaker.
it'll be close. The Panthers' defense is very good.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go with the Bucks. I think Antonio Brown's got to play here, and I think he's going to have a big game.
I think Ronald Jones has a big game. I think he breaks a long run. Just a hot take. I'm gonna go with the Bucks still. Antonio Brown will have a big game as well, like you said. Yeller is going with the Bucks, and the fans are going with the Bucks. So that's one of those guarantees. Does Darnold get in on the action? We're gonna see.
Ooh.
Cam's been running well. He's just not throwing well at all. Yeah, so everybody for the Bucks, even though they're missing some top playmakers. Chargers, Texans. The Chargers are missing guys. They're getting hit with that Rona. Joey Bosa, one of those guys. So they'll be missing some key players in this game. And the Texans.
And we're still gonna take them.
Are we still taking it? Yeah.
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 Got to.
Texans are playing better ball.
3-11.
This is true. Fans still going with the Chargers, so we'll see how the Chargers play without their guys. Maybe that would hurt. Yeah, it would hurt. It would hurt if they lost this game. That would might be on the outside looking in then for the playoffs. So it's not going to be easy. Not going to be easy without some key players there. Next, Bears and the Seahawks.
Oh,
all right.
God, I hate these guys.
So who are you taking?
I'll take the Seattle Seahawks.
Okay. So early yesterday, which was Monday, I was telling Pete, I got a wild pick this week. I got a wild pick, and I wasn't telling him what it was. Couldn't guess it. Didn't tell him what it was. And then we watched the Monday Night Football game, and it was the Bears. Secret. It was I was going to pick the Bears in this game. And we watched the Monday Night Football game, and I'm not picking the Bears.
Yeah, they stink.
They're really bad. I had a weird feeling. Like, I looking at the schedule, and I could still see it. Like, I'm going to hate myself if the Bears win because I could see it.
I could definitely see them winning, too. They don't deserve it, though.
They don't deserve it. Yeah, I don't know. I was feeling like I have a low-scoring game. The Bears, I still think the Bears' defense is solid. They're going to be getting guys back off the Rona list. They're going to be itching to play probably. I'm not sold on the Seahawks. Won a couple in a row. They had some luck on there. They played well. I'm not trying to take anything away from them. Got some luck on their side against 49ers. They usually just play well against 49ers. Before that, they could not score. They couldn't get first downs on anyone. I mean, anyone. So the Bears play pretty good defense. So I was thinking it's going to be low scoring. I thought Fields maybe have a good game in this one. And I shouldn't let one game make me switch my pick, but I mean, they were getting in the red zone, but they can't score in the red zone. The play calling's terrible. It felt like they were fired up for that Vikings game, and they just couldn't score, and they couldn't beat a team that threw for 80 yards. They stopped Dalvin Cook even, and I would
they stink.
I would think the life's kind of sucked out of them after that one, but I could see it. My gut was telling me Bears for some reason. But I switched my pick. Well, technically I didn't switch because this is the first time I'm actually making the pick. So, but I'm going to be mad at myself if the Bears win. I'm not going to be mad at the Bears. I'm going to be mad at myself. Because, usually the gut pick works 100% of the time. Usually 100% of the time. Not always 100% of the time, just usually. So my gut pick was originally the Bears.
Well, we're about to have a Goat House guarantee, so that works 100% of the time.
Let's do it.
Let me just make this easier on the graphics guy and do one of these. All right. And,
Fans over there.
I could have had another lone dog pick of the week, lone wolf. Could have done it.
Which would have been wild for a Bears game, lone dog pick.
Yeah, you just don't do that. Nagy's they got to get him. I think they got to get him out now.
They're not going to do it.
They're not going to
done it a while ago.
Fields looks, is it possible he looks worse than when he first came in? That's just Nagy's fault.
It's bad. It's bad.
They got to figure. Oh, Steelers, Chiefs.
How many people on the Rona list for the Chiefs?
Lots. We know Kelsey, Tyreek Hill. There was a few other key ones as well, but those are the big ones. And it's, I think, Nick Bolton, who had a big game for them last week. Could this game get postponed? I don't even know.
As of right now, I'm taking the Chiefs. Because they still have time to have, 2 positives in a row, and they can play.
The game being postponed, maybe.
Yeah.
I'll take the Chiefs for now. If Kelsey and Hill are out, though, man, it's such a good matchup for the bad matchup for the Steelers, good matchup for the Chiefs. Chiefs defense has been playing well. I don't think the Steelers do enough on offense, and I don't think they completely stop the Chiefs or anything. So I think the matchup just is for sure the Chiefs. But and the Steelers record is, are they 500 and they have a tie?
They're
7-6-1.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
and that was to the Lions.
They're not playing. They're playing worse, I think, than their record. I think they're being outplayed and still winning games.
Unbelievable.
Kind of going back to even early seasons. So I don't know. It's they might get fortunate here with who's out for the Chiefs. For now, I'm gonna pick the Chiefs. I like the matchup for them. Just still really not buying into the Steelers.
I really hope the Steelers make the playoffs and we get matched up with them. Really hope so.
He wants them again.
Yeah, I can't stand them. Can't stand them.
Whoa.
What if they beat you?
I can't stand them.
Whoa, Pete.
We're going with the Chiefs. Steelers aren't good.
It's got to be a guarantee, right?
Yeah, Yeller said Chiefs for now, but he's thinking about it with those guys out. And the fans are going with the Chiefs, so that's everybody for the Chiefs. Okay, it's a guarantee. It's going to happen. It's locked in. Next game is a good one. Broncos-Raiders. Should be a tight game.
You never know what you're going to get out of these two teams.
You don't. That's true.
Is Teddy alive?
Teddy is breathing. He's good. Very, very likely that he's out. It'll be Drew Lock to start.
Man.
But then the Raiders, they're just not good at football. They stink. So you got Drew Lock versus a stinky team. The Raiders fortunate to second half of the year they're a stinky team. They were pretty good earlier, but that doesn't count for anything.
I'm gonna take the stinky Raiders.
The stinky Raiders over the stinky
Raiders
Drew Lock. Well, you both going Raiders?
Yeah, I like stinky Raiders.
All right, there's Dan. There's Pete.
How can you not go with the Raiders? Drew Lock?
Yeah.
Come on.
If Teddy Bridgewater was playing, I would have put my guy.
Your thing.
I would have put my thing all over the Broncos and not even said anything. Guaranteed it without even saying anything. But Drew Lock is.
Sucks for Teddy though.
He's
like
just not
freak
it.
Injury. Like he didn't even get hit that hard. He was like knocked out cold.
I think he hit the ground kind of hard, but yeah.
Wild.
I still don't know what that Cowboys game was a few weeks ago where the Raiders offense went bonkers against a good Cowboys defense, so maybe something like that happened. The Broncos could even with Drew Lock in, like the Raiders can't stop the run right now. The Broncos are getting better running the ball. Javonte Williams is a freak. He can run out. Him and Melvin Gordon can run all over him. And the Broncos defense is playing pretty damn good. They're locked down. The Raiders don't have that good of receivers you got to worry about. So the Broncos could win by just running the ball and playing defense. But I think Drew Lock finds a way to gift it for a nice Christmas gift. Wrap it up for him real nice. And that'll be it. I don't know.
That'll be it.
Just no more read options for Drew Lock. I mean, the Bengals just took the ball from him. I mean, if they don't call that play or Lock doesn't fumble that, they probably beat the Bengals.
I think they need to play a little bit more TI for Drew Lock.
Yeah?
Get him going, get the juices flowing.
TI? Wasn't that Jeezy?
I think it was Jeezy.
Same stuff.
Same stuff.
Same type of music. Well, what do we got here? Yeller is going with the Las Vegas Raiders. And the fans are going with the Broncos.
Whoa.
Fans by themselves. Fans
do not like the Raiders.
They might be onto something.
Not huge Raiders guys, those fans. Okay. Sunday Night Football, Washington versus the Dallas Cowboys. They played each other a couple weeks ago. The Cowboys got off to a hot start, got a huge lead, took Washington's game away from them, basically. Like, they couldn't run the ball, really, because they had to come back. And Washington actually did come back. Cowboys' defense kind of won that game with some clutch plays. Offense couldn't do much. So what happens this time? Maybe Washington gets going early with the run game. They're able to play their game. And then maybe the Cowboys' offense still can't do much against them, and they're just relying on their defense. I could see it, but I'm still going to go with the Cowboys. Yeah, I think they'll make the right adjustments. I could see Washington winning, though, because
What's up with all these divisional games that are just like 2 weeks apart?
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. What are they doing with the schedule over there?
The Cowboys' defense getting better and better right now.
Yeah, they added a 17th game, and now all these divisional matchups are like they play each other, then they don't play each other, and the next week they play each other again. It's the weirdest thing.
Cowboys.
Yeah, the boys.
Just taking the boys?
Taking the boys.
That's everybody. That is everybody. What if Washington pulls off the win against?
They almost did last time.
No. I mean,
because Dak.
No. I mean tonight, because there's still a game tonight.
Ooh.
Very soon.
With Garrett Gilbert.
What if they win? Are you thinking maybe they beat the Cowboys?
I would think Garrett Gilbert's better than Heineke then.
Yeah, you're out of your mind.
If they win tonight.
Out of your mind, Pete.
Out of your mind. Monday Night Football, the Miami Dolphins versus the New Orleans Saints. The Saints just beat the Bucs 9-0. This game might be 9-0. It might be 9-6. Some were 6-3, 13-10, 2-5, somewhere around there. It's a good one. This is pure defense. How are we doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna say Saints winning on a pick six.
Saints on a pick six.
Yeah,
okay.
Something. Saints defense with the victory.
All right.
Tua rolls out left and throws it.
Just dinks and dunks it right to.
Duke
who's
Johnson?
that one dude that
Javon
Javon Wims smacked across the face?
Chauncey Gardner.
Yeah,
C.J. Gardner Johnson now.
Yeah, Gardner Johnson. Yeah, he's going to pick six to the crib. Javon Wims cheering.
I don't think so.
I don't think he's cheering.
Yeller going with the Saints. What do you got, Pete?
I like the Saints too. I mean,
Pete likes the Saints.
I don't know. It's gonna be a defensive battle. I'm just gonna go with the home team in prime time here.
Fans, Dolphins.
Wow, those fans are just going over there.
Dolphins.
Oh.
Give me the Dolphins on this one. If this was in Miami, I'd be locking it up. Guaranteed.
I might go Miami if this was.
If it was in Miami, I'd be guaranteeing it. The Saints, though, at home, kind of trying to fight for the playoffs. That makes me think, for that reason, Saints. I like the matchup for the Dolphins, so I'm kind of get some vibes from that primetime Thursday night game between the Ravens and the Dolphins mid-season, where the Dolphins just shellacked them. It took away the Lamar Jackson running game and just created plays. I mean, this Dolphins defense create plays. People will look at the Jets game last week. It was a little interesting. Javon Holland wasn't in there. Javon Holland's a stud. They got their defense back together. They're going to blitz Taysom Hill. They're going to take the run away. Both quarterbacks are going to throw interceptions in this game. I'm like the Dolphins. I mean, the Saints defense is incredible. Insane performance against the Buccaneers. For some reason, they play better. Like they're better off against Tom Brady than Tua. For some reason, they're going to play fine against Tua. But I think I'm thinking the Dolphins defense is better still. So I'm gonna take the Dolphins. I think they'll have the right game plan. I think they're gonna make. They're both gonna make plays. I think the Dolphins defense will make that extra play. This becomes very, very, very tough for me since it's in New Orleans. If it was in Miami, I'd be all over the Dolphins, no hesitation. It's one of those games, but it should be a good one. If you like defense and turnovers. So, how about Duke Johnson, though? Duke Johnson balling out for the Dolphins. Jalen Waddle, another one. Jalen Waddle, I think, makes a big play in this game. I mean, he will. Come on now. I think Jalen Waddle actually could be that type of receiver that, maybe the Saints got to chase around a little bit. That could be something maybe that what gets Tua going, this Dolphins offense. Big game for Tua, though. Big game here. We're starting to heat up. A little sloppy against the Jets. I'm excited for this one, Monday Night Football here. But, I'm really lost without the bye teams.
Pete should just go through every single team and tell us his favorite food for every team.
We did.
We'll start from the top.
We did every team.
Well, we could do it again, see if it checks out.
I'll just change my answers.
Well, that's going to do it for Week 16 Pick'ems. We'll be back next week with Week 17 Pick'ems, of course. And, happy holidays to all. And make sure you join us for all the content. We got a recent mock draft up. Follow our Twitter for constant action. Link down below for all that action. That's going to do it, though. Thanks for watching.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Okay.